What's up, everybody? It's renovation season. Are y'all ready? Because I got a secret weapon that's going to help you guys out this year. Stick around and find out. Good morning, everybody. It's July 8th, 6:30 in the morning. We got to get up early today to kill off this grass. We have a hot one on the forecast today. I think we're supposed to hit about 100 degrees today. So wanted to get up early, get this lawn killed, get it going. The reason why you want to do it early in the day, if you have a hot day, you don't want to put that herbicide down, have the evaporation from the heat come off and have it drift onto something else. So my goal here is to get it down early, let it absorb, and then should be pretty effective. So we're gonna go ahead and get that down as quickly as possible today. I'm gonna run through with you guys just what I use, my process, and how this should work out. And then we'll go ahead and get spraying. Hey guys, so I had a little bit of a technical malfunction when I was filming. The audio on this next part was terrible, so I thought this is gonna be a cool kind of addition to the video. I'm going to go ahead and explain what's going on in the video, what I'm saying, and then kind of go on from there. So I'm gonna kind of watch it with you guys. Everything that you need to go ahead and do a kill off in your yard. Starting with, first thing you're gonna need here is a pump sprayer. So you're gonna need your herbicide. So I'm using Killzall, which is a 41% glyphosate. I have put up a couple different products that are 41% glyphosate that you can go ahead and purchase. Whatever you can find, go ahead and get your hands on it. You can use any type of glyphosate. I definitely recommend only using a glyphosate product because it's going to be a non-selective herbicide, which means it will kill anything and everything that it touches. Any drift on any other plants will go ahead and obviously kill that as well. So you want to be extremely cautious when using this. Okay, now the secret weapon to what effectively kills off the lawn so well. What you're gonna want to do is get yourself a bottle of starter fertilizer and mix just a little bit of that into your herbicide. What this does is it effectively tricks the plant into thinking it's growing, and by thinking it's growing, it's going to pull in more of that herbicide. And by pulling in more of the herbicide, it forces it to kill off faster. You will see that I'm also going to use blue laser, which is just a blue dye, just to help me kind of see where I am spraying. And then of course, guys, you need to have your PPE equipment. So I'm going to be wearing a mask today, gloves, I have my long sleeves, my long pants, all of it's well covered. So these chemicals can be dangerous, sometimes have been linked to cancer. So I do take that very seriously. I'm gonna wear my mask, make sure that none of that is breathed in. And so I just wanna make sure that, put that disclaimer out ahead of time that you guys are using your PPE and making sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. Also, because I have a flower bed border, I'm gonna be using this cardboard here. That's gonna help kind of protect that area when I'm spraying along the borders. I'm gonna use it to kind of just put it there, spray against it, so that way none of that drift goes off into that flower bed area and hopefully doesn't get on any of my plants and kill them. So we're gonna go ahead and use this piece of cardboard. You can use, something like that at home. We get Amazon packages daily, so just have this laying around. The mix recommendations for Killzall is 2.5 ounces per gallon of water, and since we have a 2-gallon sprayer here, we're gonna do 5 ounces. We're gonna go ahead and just toss this in, and then we're gonna follow that up with just a little bit of starter fertilizer. There's no real measurement that you need to do. You don't even have to do a full dose. I just like to drop some in there, kind of give a little bit of a trick to the plant, and that's all you need. You don't have to do a big draw or a big pour into there. Just a little bit in there, tricks the plant, that's all you need. And then again, with the blue dye, you don't need to measure it, just put what you feel works well for you. That stuff does stick though, so if you get it on your hands or get on the concrete, it's gonna stay there for a while, just so you know. Then you get a filler up, pump it, and let's get to spraying. So the plan here is to do all the borders first. All these borders, I'm gonna go around the lawn first and then spray the center of the lawn, get all this nice and killed off. I do have some weeds up in these areas here, come from my neighbor's yard. I will go ahead and kill these off too. I'll use that cardboard to make sure everything's well protected. So let's get to it. I did go out and switch to my backpack sprayer. I felt like this was too big of an area for that little container. What that does effectively do though is kill this backpack sprayer. Once you put glyphosate in these, don't use them to spray down fertilizers because you just don't want to mess with that chemical reaction. You don't want to possibly put down glyphosate on your nice lawn. All right, let's get back to this. Man, that mask is hot. I don't like it. That was exhausting. But we are done. Everything has been sprayed. Hopefully the drift does not get onto all the plants back here. Really hoping that doesn't happen. I don't think I saw too much of it get there, so I think we're pretty well covered. Glyphosate typically takes anywhere from 7 to 10 days to start working. This may need a second application, we'll see. With the starter fertilizer kind of mixed in there, we won't need one. I'm really hoping that's the case, but we're gonna find out. So this is the start of renovation season. We're gonna burn this all down. Everything will be cooked out here. We'll mow it down. We're gonna, water this like normal, treat it like normal, and then we'll see what happens in about 2 weeks. If we need to do another application, we'll throw another application down. And then after that, that should be good. That should put us right around August. We'll go ahead and clean all this up, get it all ready, and then about mid-August we'll start planting the seed. It's important when you're doing a renovation to really kind of time out where your first frost is to know when to put your seed down. For me, first frost is typically somewhere around mid to end October, so I'm trying to get it down a little bit sooner than normal, so that way I can get the seed down, get it germinated, and get it going, have at least 2, 3, 4 cuts in there, be able to make sure that it's going to be good for the winter, and then we're going to go from there. I also live in a town where the city controls our irrigation water, which is great because we only pay one time for the year for our whole year of irrigation. We don't pay that monthly prices. The downside to that is sometime between October 1st and October 15th, we're done. We're cut off. We get like maybe a week's notice. So it does make it challenging when I'm doing a fall renovation to kind of try and plan out properly, because I want to have as much water as I can going into winter and finishing up fall and making sure that this lawn can be good. So that's why we're gonna probably plant a little earlier, give it as much water as we need. It might be a little warm, but I still think the ground temps will be good. Hopefully it's not too bad to a point where the seed doesn't germinate. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Like I said, I did the whole front yard last year on the same schedule. So I think we're gonna see some similar germination. It might be a little light, but it'll eventually end up matching this lawn here, which has taken off pretty well. There's some areas here that are still a little dry from summer. This is, was planted in the spring. I will say I'm not a huge fan of spring seedings now that I've actually done one. I can see the challenges in it. It is having a really tough time just at the beginning of summer, just trying to get through it. So fall, I think it's gonna be a lot better, but we're gonna see, the differences between the two, see which one kind of thrives out a little bit more. Other than that, guys, I am pretty much done for today. I really think the secret ingredient to getting a lawn killed off is adding a little bit of starter fertilizer, tricking the plant to absorb more of that herbicide, and then thus killing it faster. So by doing that, you're gonna be, saving yourself a little bit of money from having to hopefully do 2 or even 3 sprays by killing it more efficiently by adding in just a little bit of starter fertilizer. I'm not saying adding a whole dose, but just a little bit, kind of trick the plant, something I've been using to kind of just be more efficient with my killings, and that should hopefully work for you guys as well. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you find it very, helpful for you, please smash that like and subscribe button down below. Would really appreciate it, helps the channel out. Other than that, I got nothing for you, so I will see you on the next one.